Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, we're going to talk about DeFi kingdoms and this new feature that will change DeFi kingdoms as we know it. Because DeFi kingdoms is doing some amazing things, and they continue to update us on what's going on in the ecosystem. And I think that's very bullish about a crypto project just continuing to update us and just continuing to put out new information, but not only put out new information, but really follow through with what they put out. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about price and much more. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications. I'm going to continue to bring that DeFi Kingdoms content because it is one of my favorite crypto projects. And yes, you can say I'm biased. I am very much biased. I think crypto and DeFi Kingdoms will change the world. I think DeFi Kingdoms is already changing how we look at crypto gaming. And a lot of crypto games, they're trying to put out, real games as far as games that we play on consoles or on computers. But I think DeFi Kingdoms is really being revolutionary in a sense that we are seeing an entire economy in this game. And I believe that's what the future of crypto will bring. And if you watch my other videos, I always talk about how, crypto projects will be bigger than current countries' GDPs. And the only way that can happen is if we have an entire ecosystem or an entire economy within these projects. And I think crypto gaming will be one of the front runners in the bull market, because we will see how crypto games are pretty much going to be a necessity in the future, because we see how the world is changing around us. We no longer want to go in offices. We no longer want to hold jobs for 20 years. We see companies continuing to lay off. We see inflation going up crazy. But what if we created a world online that had all the necessities we need to be profitable in the real world? And I think that's going to be a clash. We're going to see, digital worlds really mesh with the real world, and we're going to start to see real life online or digital economy being very valuable in the future. Now, we don't know really how far away that is right now, because we still super early in the crypto space. So I always tell people, always do your own research on these crypto projects, because we truly never know which project is going to do what. We don't know what's going to appreciate. We can kind of guess or just go off what, the project is doing, but we don't know if they're going to really succeed in the end. So please consult with a financial advisor before going too deep into the crypto space, because it is volatile and you can lose a lot of money. Always be safe when investing in crypto and never over leverage yourself. So let's get into it. Make sure you check out my DeFi Kingdoms playlist as well. I got a lot of videos ranging back from 2021 up until now 2023. And I'm going to continue to put out that good content, because I think it is very needed right now, especially in the bull market, just keeping people hopes alive. Even though we know this project is building, people still need that hopium, man. And I'm trying to give you all the drugs that you need to know that crypto will be around for a long time. So let's get straight into it. Enough of the small talk. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about DeFi Kingdoms. First, you know me, I love to talk about price. So we're going to get straight into it. We're going to talk about price right now. So we can see right now, price is at 14 cents, almost at 15 cents, up 1% or almost 2% on a day. So looking very good in my personal opinion. Any green day is a good day in my personal take on things. So we can see, market cap is at $10 million, $10.7 million. We still ranked in the top 1,000. I believe DeFi Kingdoms can easily be a top 200 project, really even a top 100 project once that bull market comes back around. And I think a lot of people just still sleep on it, because AVAX subnets are fairly new. DFK is pretty much the first subnet on the Avalanche blockchain. It has been doing some tremendous things. 500 million transactions already, so showing it can really handle all of those transactions that's going on the blockchain. Then we can see volume is up 3% at 89,000, about to hit that 100,000 for the day. It's still early, so I think we can hit 100,000 in the next 24 hours. So something I saw this on the side, we can see Cyberscope. Cyberscope is pretty much a cyber security, and they said Unveiling the secrets to success, our latest case study with Jules showcases how they transform the crypto landscape. So discover the power of DeFi kingdoms and elevate your crypto game. So this is a project that pretty much helps cybersecurity for the blockchain, and it's really good. We're gonna read this short article that they put out about DeFi kingdoms real quick. So this was created 2 days ago. It's a quick little read, and I'm just gonna talk about it. So if you don't know what DeFi kingdoms is a blockchain-based strategy game that combines decentralized finance and NFTs with gaming. Players can explore a virtual world, build and manage their kingdoms, and participate in battles with other players. The game operates on the Harmony One network. Well, that's old because we now operate on AVAX and Clayton, but still good to read. So DeFi Kingdoms also incorporates NFTs, which are unique digital assets that represent ownership of in-game items such as weapons, armor, and characters. These NFTs can be bought and sold on DeFi marketplaces. So we see DeFi Kingdoms aims to create a fun and engaging gaming experience while also providing users with the benefits of DeFi and NFTs, such as the ability to earn passive income and own valuable digital assets. Their products are used by thousands of users daily, and they are releasing new features every few weeks. So what is the partnership with Cyberscope and DeFi Kingdoms? Well, DeFi Kingdoms was searching for an audit firm that can adapt to their development speed and requirements. The main requirements is speed, quality, and performance. So the collaboration started with the first audit assessment, which was the Crystal token. DeFi Kingdoms was essentially impressed by the assessment results. Cyberscope delivered a smart contract audit report that achieved a combination of speed and quality to ensure that the audit is thorough and completed within a reasonable time frame. So we can see the Crystal token audit report. Well, we can see the audit assessment had many aspects of the contrast and the business logic to evaluate. Some of them were to ensure that token works as expected in terms of a standard tradable token, to make sure that the contract roles are clearly defined, and to establish that the additional features do not contain any vulnerabilities. So the critical finding was taking place in the lockers feature. The contract had an inconsistency in how it handled the data or dates period. This issue could produce a huge impact on additional functionality and the contracts that interact with it. The audit report contained a detailed explanation of the issue as well as information on how it can be reproduced, and it also assisted the developers with recommendations for potential fixes. So love to see that they are interacting with these different audit teams, and just really finding all the possible bad things on these smart contracts for DeFi Kingdoms. And I love to see that because this just makes DeFi Kingdoms even more safe. So the Auction House Ecosystem Audit Report. The Auction House ecosystem is a considerable project containing many contracts that interact with each other. It allows users to submit and buy sell orders for any token. Orders that can be filled from the existing order book are executed immediately. The unfilled tokens can be optionally added to the order book. Among the many challenging tasks, the audit process should take into account the side effects that could be produced from the interactions between the contracts. The total value locked in this type of contracts is also a critical subject since it attracts the attentions of malicious users. Additionally, the contract performance is a crucial task, taking into consideration that the DeFi Kingdoms features are used by thousands of users. So, love to see that, man. Love to see that. Like I said, this is very, very bullish because we know every project needs some type of audit report. If your project does not have an audit report, you don't really want to get into that project because it can be so many things in these smart contracts. Like you can get hacked. Like they said, malicious users can attack your project. And once that liquidity is gone, it's hard to gain the trust from the users again. So it's always good to get an audit, and DeFi Kingdoms knows this. So they continue to do very innovative things in the space and make sure that the people who are playing the game are safe and can just worry about playing the game and not worried about if they are getting hacked. Not saying that it's not possible, because anything is possible in this crypto space, in the wild, wild west, but it's always good to have these firms really do audits and know that you have some type of reassurance just from that firm. So a long time collaboration. DeFi Kingdoms wasn't impressed with the quality and speed of Cyberscope's audit. As a token of their gratitude, DeFi Kingdoms is going to add Cyberscope as a non-player character inside the game. Thousands of players will meet Cyberscope while they are playing their favorite game. So the final thoughts on things: the success story of the collaboration between DeFi Kingdoms and Cyberscope serves as yet another testament of the quality and speed of their smart contract audits. So really best smart contracts in the crypto game right now, because it's so diverse and it's so much going into the project. It's not just one smart contract, it's so many different things within this game, and that's the beauty of it. We don't know really what's going on behind the scenes because, unless you're a developer, you don't know what a smart contract is, or you might know what a smart contract is, but you don't know the intricacies of what goes in these different smart contracts. And that's why I don't complain when people, or when DeFi Kingdoms is taking their time, because we want to have a good game at the end of the day. We don't want anything to be rushed. A lot of people be talking about like win PvP and PvE and all of this stuff, but you don't want it to be rushed, man, because you're going to be the same person talking bad about DeFi Kingdoms when they rush it and put it out and there's so many bugs or in the game. You're going to be crying. You're going to be getting on Twitter talking about how bad of a project it is. So I would rather them just wait and let the people talk, close their ears. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the outside people talking, and just build, and build out a good project that you can put out. And not saying it won't have any bugs, but minimize the bugs that will be within the game. So when DeFi Kingdoms was searching for a solution that could deal with their demanding requirements, Cyberscope was there to cover all their needs. DeFi Kingdoms chose an experienced audit partner that assists them in the entire production cycle. Then we see Cyberscope is helping DeFi Kingdoms to deliver production-ready features, clear the vulnerabilities, and performance optimize. So you can keep track of ongoing partnership and follow the full reports here. But like I said, final thoughts are very, very good for DeFi Kingdoms. Cyberscope pretty much said this project is very, very up to date and very good as far as the smart contracts. And that's also important side of things. Yes, we want the game. Yes, we love to play the game, but we want to make sure we're safe, and DeFi Kingdoms is doing that with all of these audits and different things like that. So that's my video for today. Just giving you an update on Cyberscope and DeFi Kingdoms and this audit that they had, and very, very bullish as far as seeing how all the contracts are up to performance, are very fast, but not only fast, they are safe to do transactions on. And like I said, DFK chain is very, very big right now, 500 million transactions and counting. And a lot of blockchains cannot handle that. And that's why I say DeFi Kingdoms is so ahead of the game, just because not only the game, the actual game, but the blockchain, the subnet, is doing some amazing things. And I believe after DeFi Kingdoms is finished building out the entire game, they're going to open the subnet, the DFK chain or the DFK subnet, to many other developers. And we're just going to see so much jewel being burned and so many people using this blockchain. So, Crypto Tro, that's my video for today. I'm out of here.